Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, news, and reviews. In today's video, we are going to talk about the cancellation of Evo 2020 online. Let's get started. Now, to kick things off, Evo was canceled earlier on this year due to the current world health situation. It was reborn of sorts in an online format, so it shifted from a physical tournament to an online tournament. It was supposed to start this weekend, July 4th and 5th. However, just a few days ago, on July 1st, there were some very serious allegations raised against the president of Evo, Joey Cuellar, also known as Mr. Wiz or Mr. Wizard. And then just a few hours later, Evo released a statement of their own. It says, "We are aware of the accusations that have been made against Joey Cuellar. The behavior in these accusations runs directly counter to Evo's mission of building a safe, welcoming environment for all of our players and attendees. We take this responsibility seriously. Accordingly, Joey has been placed on administrative leave pending a third-party investigation." And then almost immediately after the announcement from Evo, both players and companies started withdrawing their support from the event. Here's a big one here from Sonic Fox. Less than 12 hours later, here's another example from Sajam. "Alongside many of the players, I am currently stepping back from my scheduled commentary obligations at Evo. I am not comfortable doing any work until the allegations are looked into and we know what involvement Mr. Wiz will continue to have." And James Chen said Evo is run by a team and not a single individual, but a single individual can stain the entire event. "Until Joey Mr. Wizard Cuellar is removed from Evo, I can no longer participate. I have withdrawn myself from all commentary duties at Evo this year." Maximilian Dude also issued a tweet on the subject. He says, "This was a special year for Killer Instinct at Evo, but not like this. This was going to be my official return to commentary for a game I love, but not like this. It hurts. Until Joey is removed, I refuse to be associated with what was my favorite event for 14 plus years. This hurts." Equinox Gaming, a pro esports team, also issued a statement stating that they would not be participating in Evo in any capacity, including Evo Online, until they know Joey Mr. Wiz Cuellar's continuing involvement. And here are some statements from companies that were involved with Evo. This is a statement from NetherRealm Studios, who created MK11. They say, "We stand in solidarity with those who have spoken out against abuse. We will be pulling MK11 from Evo Online." And here's a statement from StreetFighter. "In light of recent accusations of misconduct made against Evo organizer Joey Cuellar, Capcom will no longer be participating in Evo 2020. Main 6, who is responsible for Them's Fightin' Herds, says, "We have decided to withdraw Them's Fightin' Herds from Evo Online. The current situation surrounding Evo organizer Joey Cuellar has created an environment that we feel uncomfortable being involved in, and we are unwilling to have the game showcased on the Evo stage under the current circumstances." Bandai Namco Esports states, "Bandai Namco Entertainment America has decided to end our participation in Evo 2020 in response to recent abuse allegations. We stand in solidarity with the individuals who have spoken out against abuse within the fighting game community and thank our fans for their continued support." At 5:21 on July 2nd, Joey Cuellar states, "I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone. I was young and reckless and did things I'm not proud of. I have been growing and maturing over the last 20 years, but that doesn't excuse anything. All I have been trying to do is become a better person. Once again, I'm truly sorry." And then less than an hour after Mr. Wiz posted that response, Evo posted their big announcement. "Over the past 24 hours, in response to serious allegations recently made public on Twitter, we have made the first of a series of important decisions regarding the future of our company. Effective immediately, Joey Cuellar will no longer be involved with Evo in any capacity. We are currently working towards his complete separation from the company and have relieved him from all of his responsibilities. Going forward, Tony Cannon will act as CEO. In this position, he will take a leadership role in prioritizing greater accountability across Evo, both internally and at our events. Progress doesn't happen overnight or without the bravery of those who speak up against misconduct and injustice. We are shocked and saddened by these events, but we are listening and committed to making every change that will be necessary in making Evo a better model for the stronger, safer culture we all seek. As a result, we will be canceling Evo Online and will work to issue refunds for all players who chose to purchase a badge. We will donate the equivalent of the proceeds as promised to Project Hope. After Evo's announcement of the cancellation of Evo Online, both Cygames and Arc System Works tweeted out their support. Cygames says, "Although we are sad to see Evo 2020 cancelled, we recognize the severity of Joey's behavior and fully support the decision made by Evo to cancel the event. At Cygames, we stand in support of the fighting game community and will continue working to build a safe and inclusive environment for all players." And Arc System Works says, "Abusive behavior has no place anywhere in the world. We appreciate the swift action that Evo has taken to begin rebuilding the trust of the competitors and fans. However, there is much more work to be done to help make every event safe and welcoming for everyone. We would like to continue to work with members of our community and offer our support and cooperation in achieving this goal." And unfortunately, this is not the only allegation that has been brought against a notable member of the fighting game community. Recently, there have been a number of allegations against a number of different people in the fighting game community. I'm going to leave a link to this Reddit page in the description below, which has a lot of the different details. If true, the behaviors from Mr. Wiz and from the rest of the accused in this list is not acceptable. It's not acceptable within the FGC, it's not acceptable outside of the FGC, it's just not acceptable in general. FGC events are about fun and inclusiveness. Somewhere where you won't be judged, you can just feel safe and enjoy playing fighting games. The C in FGC stands for community. The actions described in these allegations here do not belong in the FGC or even outside of it. The news of all of this is awful, and based on the rate of all of the allegations coming out recently, there may even be more moving forward. It's really good that people are finding the courage to stand up and share their stories publicly. I really hope that all of these stories do prevent things like this from happening in the future. And now on a more positive note, AnimeEvo Online is still occurring. It was not canceled. They put out an announcement that states, "Our team of volunteers has always worked independently of Evo to give the communities of underrepresented games a platform to shine and come together. While our collective team comes from a wide variety of backgrounds, we all come together to state that the actions of Joey Mr. Wizard Quaylar are against what we stand for. In the spirit of our mission, we are going forward with our current plans to run online tournaments this year. We will also be seeking to rebrand our future efforts to give us greater flexibility in achieving our mission. So please bear with us as we take the time needed to make those changes." So not only is AnimeEvo Online continuing, they are going to be rebranding, probably taking Evo out of their name altogether. And if you're curious, here is the list of the games that will be showcased at AnimeEvo this year. I will leave a link to this in the description below. Anyways, that is all I have for today. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and check out some of my other videos. Thank you everyone, take care.